So going back to the 6 types of exercise, we got aerobic, muscular strength, muscular power, muscular endurance, skill, flexibility. Highlighting them again, aerobic is stuff that gets your wind going. It's stuff that makes you want to kill yourself, like running, swimming, biking, stuff that makes you breathe so hard you think you're going to die right there. Muscular strength and power are a little different. Muscular strength is when you're lifting something really heavy, really slow. So that's when you're like, picking something up, using everything you got to lift it up. Muscular power is a little bit different. This is explosive movements when you're having to lift something up really fast. It's not going to be as heavy, but it's the velocity at which you're moving it that makes the difference. Muscular endurance is what every white girl in the world calls toning. So this is when you're doing basically no weight, but 1,000,000 repetitions, trying to get nice and toned for spring break that already passed. So, skill. This is kind of different, but I throw it in here because this is like if you're a tennis player working on your serve. If any of y'all like archery, darts, which I guess are sports, stuff like that. It's improving a basic skill. Basketball, when you're shooting basketball hoops, that's a skill. And flexibility is stretching. This is for yoga, which is awesome. Just been introduced to that. Self-efficacy. This is the belief that you can accomplish a task. This is your confidence. This goes beyond athletic endeavors, but I'm going to tie it back to exercise. So this is your belief that you can get that last rep. Or if you don't, then this is your belief that you can get started, which goes right here. Don't be afraid to start a fitness program out of fear of having to start at the bottom. We all got to start somewhere. If you know you can't do a push-up, don't start with one. Start with something that you believe you can do, that you feel confident that you can accomplish. So don't let that hold you back from starting a fitness program. If something's too complicated, dumb it down. Go to the fundamentals. That's what's important. Big thing here, educate yourself. I know jack about basketball and baseball. So my self-efficacy in talking to someone about basketball and baseball, little to none. I know the basics. I don't know. If you ask me what it takes to be a good basketball player, I couldn't tell you the first thing. So educate yourself in something that you feel like you can accomplish, because with confidence will come greater self-efficacy. Self-image. I feel like a lot of people, myself included, have self-image issues. This is when you look in the mirror and you're like, God, I'm fat. Or, man, I could be a lot more swole. Or, man, I'm too skinny. Right? So there's a sense of how you're viewed by yourself, but also by others. Others could be social media, the public, what the public thinks you should look like. These are, I feel like, more common problems. It's not only physical, but I kind of tie it also to self-mental image. This is like your self-mental attitude. If you think of yourself as, hey, I'm just confident, other people are like, oh, that guy's cocky, I hate him. I feel that's also self-image. Tying it back to exercise, do not be afraid to start a fitness program out of fear of people judging you. If you think that you're going to go in there and you're going to start just at the bottom lifting no weight, don't let that be a barrier to get you started. Because people judging you for starting, like, oh, look, you're never going to make any gains. At least you're doing something, At least you're bettering yourself. Meanwhile, he's still, just a guy who's there just to make everyone feel better. All right, so some closing thoughts. The biggest thing that comes to with exercising and mental health and stuff is do something you like. I mean, do any of y'all do hobbies that you don't like? I take that as a no. All right, so, most people don't. They do hobbies that you like. This will improve your chance of adhesion. Adhesion is just what it sounds like, that you'll stick to it. If you like running, then keep running. And if you don't like running and find something else you want to do that's healthy, find a way to stick to it. That's the best way to make it a hobby. It's just repetition, repetition, repetition. Establish a goal you know you can achieve. Don't look at a goal that has to be huge. If you want to say, hey, I want to lose, I don't know, like 30 pounds, don't look at it like that. Start small. Start with a goal you know you can achieve right there and build up to that. And that's going on to the next thing, relish the small victories, because they pave the way to big wins. So look at it as a ladder rather than a cliff. That sounds really motivational speakery. I like that. But yeah, just take it bit by bit. and soon you'll get there, and you get the big wins. And this is the last slide. This quote really stuck out to me. It's a quote by Morihei Ueshiba, founder of Aikido and stereotypical Asian martial arts master. You can just look at him. 5 words really spoke to me. True victory is self-victory. Your greatest obstacle is your own mind. Your opponents can be an obstacle, but there are ways to go around them. If you can't go around your own mind, you already lost. And so, to me, true victory is self-victory. You overcome yourself, you've already won. The rest is just trying to overcome your opponents. And that is it. Thank you all for listening to my ramblings. Y'all have any questions? Cool beans. Thank y'all.